Sir, thank you very much for joining us here on NDTV today. Can you tell us what led to the strong growth in the fourth quarter for the company?
Madam, ours is a seasonal business, and fourth quarter is one of the best quarters for our company. We are operating in the 70 countries around the world, but European Union is a very important geography for us. And we have done very well in European Union in the fourth quarter. This is a region which gives us very good margins. And we operate, our business model is that we register the products in any country where we have to sell agrochemicals and pesticides. Registration of agrochemicals in European Union is the most difficult and very highly investment oriented. So the competition is less. If you get the registration, then you get comfortable margins, and we have done well in the fourth quarter of this year in European Union. That has contributed to this performance.
Right. How are things looking like, sir, for FY17? Is this run rate going to continue, or as you mentioned that it's seasonal, so it's only towards the end of the year that we see this kind of a performance?
Madam, both the things that you said are right. This is likely to continue like this unless we come across some factors which are not in our control, like cross-currency exchange rate variation and weather in various parts of the world. If both things are normal, then we should grow about 15 to 20% for the next year.
Right, 15 to 20% growth you're expecting in FY17. What were the margins, sir? How much did they expand by, and the outlook for FY17 in terms of margins?
Madam, our gross margins have grown from 33.2% to about 35.1%, almost 2% growth. And we should be able to maintain about 35% and around that, plus or minus 1%. For the next year.
Right. So the maximum contribution or the key focus area for the company will continue to remain European Union, sir? Yes,
madam. And we have been increasing our share of business in this region from year to year. It was about 50.5% in the year ending March 2015. It has grown up to about 55.5% in this year. And we hope to inch up this share more in the next year.
Right. What about India business, sir? Considering this year it will be a good monsoon?
Madam, we are having only about 3% revenue from India business. And if the monsoon is good and if we perform well, then this share could increase to about 4% or 4.5%.
Right. In terms of any new registrations that are due for FY17?
Madam, this registration is a continuous process for us. Every year, since last 9 years, we have been growing our bank of registrations. Like when we started, we came up with the IPO 2 years back. We had about 1,100 registrations. Last year, we had about 1,450 registrations. This year, the number of registrations we have is about more than 1,700, 1,765 to be exact. So we have grown about 363 registrations in the course of this financial year, March 15 to March 16. And we have about 800 and odd registrations in the pipeline. We hope to have a similar growth in the year 16-17, number of registrations and the volume of business.
All right, Mr. Bubna, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us here on NDTV Profit and sharing with us the details of the quarter and, of course, the outlook ahead. Strong quarter for the company. They're expecting a growth of about 15 to 20% in FY17 as well.